Hello, dear students. Welcome to Modern Institute of Pharmaceutical Sciences. Myself, Ashok Costa, Associate Professor to the Institute. Today, we will discuss about dosage forms. What is a dosage form? Basically, a dosage form is a physical state of a medication which is being delivered to the patient. For example, tablets, capsules, powders, they all are in the form of solid, and syrups, injections, they are all in the form of liquid. So in other way, we can say a dosage form is a physical state of a medication, or the way by which the drug is being presented to the patient is known as dosage form. Why there is a need of dosage form? For convenient of the patient as well as for proper dosing of the patient. For example, a tablet, it's a unit dosage form, a single tablet that can be easily been administered by the patient with the help of water or the milk. In other cases, like liquid dosage form, especially in the case of parenteral preparation, that is injections, a patient who is unconscious can can be given medication with the help of a syringe. Introduction: a dosage form, it is made up of two components, that is API and excipient. API full form is active pharmaceutical ingredient, which is being intended to use in diagnosis, treatment, or the prevention of disease. Excipient is a non-therapeutic substance. It is also been known as inert substance which does not react with other preparation. They are basically intended in the preparation for taste, color, flavor, preservation, sweetness, etc. Why there is a need of doing all this? To again, for providing a convenient delivery for the patient. Also, it protects the drug from the atmospheric oxygen and moisture, masking that bitter taste and the odor of the drug. Provide liquid preparation such as suspension or emulsion to the patient. These are the reasons why which the medication are being prepared, or the doses forms are being prepared. Let us move to the classification of dosage form. Basically, it has been classified into two types. That is, first one, that is based on the route of administration and based on the physical form. Let us start with the route of administration. Route, that means rasta, and administration, that is pahchana. In simple language, the way by which the drug is delivered to the body. Examples: oral, that is with the help of mouth; parenteral, through the injections; syringes; topical, that is onto the surface of the body; transdermal, again onto the surface of the body with the help of a patch; respiratory or inhaled, that is via nasal cavity or by the mouth cavity; ophthalmic, that is to the eyes; rectal, that is through the anus; vaginal, that is to the vagina; and otic, that is to the ears. Again, based on the physical forms, the dosage forms are being divided as solid, example tablet, capsules; semi-solids, that is your cream; liquids, that is syrups and all; gaseous, that is your asthma pump. Now we will elaborate it. Like on the basis of route of administration, it is been divided into three, four different parts. First one is, that is enteral route. It is been divided into three types, that is oral, sublingual, and rectal and vaginal. In the enteral route, that is inside the body cavity, the rectal and vaginal are also being added to this type of route of administration. In the oral route, examples such as tablet, capsules, syrup, suspension, emulsions are been there. In the sublingual route and the buccal route, oral tablets, lozenges, chewing tablets, mouthwash, toothpaste, ointment, and oral sprays are been there. In case of rectal and vaginal route, ointment, suppositories, pastries, enema, this kind of dosage forms are been there. In the parenteral route, that is through injection and infusion, intravenous, intramuscular, intracardiac, intraosseous, intraperitoneal, intracerebral, intrathecal, intradermal, and subcutaneous route are being there for delivering the drug. In the topical route, that is from on the body surface, that is dermal. For the derma purpose, that is ointment, liniment, paste, cream, lotion, lip balm, medicated shampoo and dermal patch are there. And mucus, ear drop, eye drop, nasal spray, ointment, hydrogel, nanosphere suspensions, mucoadhesive, microdisc are there. On the percutaneous route, transdermal patch are the example of topical. Classification according to the physical form. Here, there's 4 type of classification is there, like solid, semi-solid, liquid and gaseous. In the solid dosage forms, it has been classified into 2 categories, that is shaped or unshaped. That is the medication that is in proper shape, like tablet, capsules, implant and transdermal patch, and the medication which does not possess any shape, such as powders and all. In the semi-solid dosage forms, again shaped and unshaped. For example, shaped suppositories, that is for rectal administration, and pessaries for the vaginal administration. Unshaped, that is gel, cream, ointment and paste. Liquid dosage forms, it is been divided into 3 categories, that is monophasic, biphasic and external solution. Monophasics are those which possess only one phase. For example, in a water, if we add sugar, that it is a monophasic type of system. Examples are been there like solutions, syrup, spirits, elixirs and tinctures. In the biphasic system, which compose of 2 phases, example like water and oil, emulsion has been there, and when the system possesses an insoluble suspended particles, and suspension is there. For external solutions, lotion, liniment and colloidants are the examples. In the gaseous dosage form, again they are of 2 types, medicinal gases and aerodispersions. Medicinal gases such as aerosols, inhalation, volatile anesthetics, that is nitrous oxide and all, and aerodispersion, that is antihistaminic. In the solid dosage forms, again it is divided into 2 categories, that is unit and bulk. Unit means a single and a bulk means the larger quantity. In the unit dosage forms, tablet, capsules and pills are the example. In bulk, again it has been classified into 2, that is for internal use and for the external use, that is inside the body or outside the body. In inside the body, fine powders and granules are the examples. In external preparation, dusting powder, insufflations, dentifrice, snuffs, ear powder are the example. In liquid dosage forms, again it has been divided into 2 categories, that is biphasic and monophasic, as we have discussed earlier. Biphasic is a 2-phasic system, for example emulsion and suspension. In case of emulsion, oil and water mixture is there. In suspension, insoluble solid particles are been there. Monophasic are again been divided into 2 categories, that is for internal and for external use. For internal use, that is for inside the body, syrup, elixir, linctus and drops are the example. For the external use, liniment, lotions, gargle, throat paint, mouthwash, sprays, eye lotion, eye drop, nasal drops are the examples. In the third classification, that is your semi-solid dosage forms, again for internal as well as external use. Suppositories and pessaries are for enteral administration, that is for anus and vagina. For external use, ointment, cream, paste and jellies are the examples. Classify some of the products or some of the examples, such as in solid oral dosage forms, tablets. Tablets, again they are the unit dosage forms, they are solid unit dosage forms which contain active pharmaceutical ingredient and excipient. About 90% of the currently available dosage forms are tablet, because they are quite convenient, safe and effective medications or the dosage forms. In second category, that is capsules, again it is also a popular kind of dosage form for its rapid dissolution characters and rapid action. They are again widely used. They are of 2 types, soft gelatin capsules and hard gelatin capsules. The third type of solid dosage forms which is widely being used are powders. Like for examples, we can say your Eno. Classification of liquids, again first classification for monophasic liquid dosage forms, that is a single phase has been there. for internal as well as for external use. For external use, for mouth, we can say we use gargles, we use mouthwash, or we can say throat paint. Gargles are the preparations which are being used by dilution, that is by adding water in that. Mouthwashes are being used for refreshment of the mouth. Liquid applied to the skin, examples lotions, liniment, colloidals and paint. Lotions, they are quite viscous kind of preparations. They are being applied on the skin without friction. Liniments are being used to apply on the body surfaces. Examples Jhandu balm, wicks, they are in the form of liniment. Colloidants, they are again the concentrated preparations, basically contain ether. They are being used for the removal of warts, that is musse. And the last one is paint. They are used for the throat infections and all. Liquids instilled into body cavities. The liquid which are being used to insert into the body cavities, that is eye drops, ear drops, nasal drops, douches and enemas. Let us understand one by one. Eye drops, that are meant for eyes. Ear drops, these are the drops which are being instilled into the ears. Nasal drops, that is for your nose cavity. Douches, they are being inserted into the vagina for washing purpose. Enemas, they are inserted into the anus. Liquid for internal administration. Example syrup, examples like simple syrup, ferrous phosphorus syrup. Mixtures, they are being used for combination. Elixirs, they are hydroalcoholic solutions. And linctors, again they are viscous preparation for decongestants of throat. Biphasic liquid dosage forms when there is two phase are been there, solid in liquid and liquid in liquid. Solid in liquid when some solid particles are incorporated in the liquid preparations. Oral suspensions, parenteral, that is for injections, and for external use lotion. Liquid in liquid, for example oral emulsions is a classical example, and for external administration, that is liniment. Now the third classification, that is your semi-solid dosage forms. Few examples such as cream, that is your cold cream and all. Gel, they are highly branched type of dosage form. Ointment and paste are the dosage form which compose of high quantity of solids. Inhaled dosage form, that is used for the inhalations for lungs and for nose. In case of lungs, there are certain examples are been there. In gaseous form, vapor medical gases are the example. In liquid, solution, suspension and emulsion are the examples which are being inhaled in the lungs. Aerosols, that is metered dose, other pressure systems. In the nasal route or the nose, some liquids are also been there such as solution, suspension and emulsions. Semi-solid gels and solids, powder and inhalations. Now moving to the next part, that is your rectal and vaginal route, suppositories, enemas and pessaries. Thank you so much.